Sin is eliminated by the power of truth presented in love, leaving people free. I want to read this to you because we've talked about the hedge. We've talked about repairing the breach. I want to talk about the part of the preparing the breach, rebuilding the temple. The rebuilding the temple. Is there an application from Daniel's time when he's praying that they go back and the Nehemiah and Ezra go back to not only build the wall, but to repair the wall, but to rebuild the temple? Listen to this out of Manuscript Release, page volume 2. Your faculties are separate and distinct, yet each is dependent for its success upon other. So each day God works with his building, stroke upon stroke, to perfect the structure, which thus grows into the holy temple for the Lord. One stone mislaid affects the whole building. This figure represents human character, which is to be wrought upon point by point. There is not to be a flaw in it, for it is the Lord's building. Every stone must be perfectly laid. God warns you and every worker to take heed on how you build, so that your building may bear the test of storm and tempest, because it is riveted in the eternal rock, with the capital R. Every hour may be spent in placing stone upon the sure foundation, ready for the day of test and revelation, when we shall be seen just as we are, His church upon the earth is to assume divine. Now notice, we were talking about your character. Notice the transition in the quote. His church upon the earth is to assume divine proportions before the world, as a temple composed of living stones, every stone emitting light. This building is to be the light of the world, a city set on a hill, which cannot be hid. What is the light on the hill? The light of the city on the hill? It's not any human government, folks. Ronald Reagan applied it to the United States. The United States is a light on the hill, the city on the hill. It's not. It's the church of God. The church built with people whose characters have been renewed, such that they have the law of God written upon their hearts and minds, and they come into the unity of love. It is composed of stones laid close together, stones fitted to stone, making a solid building. All the stones are not of the same form or shape. Some are large, some are small, but each has its own crevice to fill. And the value of each stone is determined by the light it reflects in the world. The light, what does that mean? Photons? The light of truth of God's kingdom. This is God's plan.